Barbara Russell is one of Columbia's original residents. She and her husband Charles moved into the first apartment building in 1967.
When we found Columbia, we couldn't believe that here in Howard County there was a place that not only accepted us, but welcomed us.
Barbara and Charles were an interracial couple, and with interracial marriage still illegal in Maryland, they had a tough time finding a place to live. She was pregnant with their son Charlie when they stumbled upon the brand new town, Columbia.
We went in and we looked around, and the real estate agent said, "Would you like to rent an apartment?" And we looked at each other and we looked at the agent and we said, "Where do we sign?"
Diversity is part of the original vision of Columbia founder Jim Rouse, who bought 14,000 acres of undeveloped land for his open planned community.
He saw the problems that were in cities, and he also saw what was happening in the suburbs, where there were nice places to live, but there weren't services to serve those people. So that understanding of what was going on led him to believe that there could be a better way.
Columbia started with the town center on a man-made lake and eventually included the mall, and now stretches to 10 villages with homes and amenities, many provided by the Columbia Association. Columbia celebrates its 50th birthday this year, and while a lot has changed, the town center remains a thriving hub of activity.
The area downtown was intended to be truly an urban core, as what we're getting to right now, try to get to with the density, the intensity of it, more walkable, less dependent on the automobile.
Revitalizing older parts of town and bringing in new development is the focus of the Columbia Association. Jim Rouse didn't live to see Columbia 50 years later, but he's still here in spirit.
I believe if he saw Columbia today, he would be very proud of Columbia. But understanding also the person he is I believe that he realizes that Columbia would have to continue evolving and continue growing.
Barbara Russell still lives in Columbia. She says it's not a utopia. They have their problems, but she's proud to be one of the pioneers that paved the way for other communities.
As the country is becoming more diverse, we beat them to it. We started being diverse 50 years ago. We got a head start. And so we're ahead of the game, and I think we'll just continue doing it right.
In Columbia, Kim Dacey, WBAL TV 11 News.